I'm telling you, though, the character I am definitely most attached to at this point is Asuka. Which fucking sucks, because usually my favorite character, I always gotta do their route last. So... I'm always gonna be a salty man. There's no real routine to follow at the start of an FC tournament. What do you mean? It's a tournament. So everyone's just scattered around the beach as the opening ceremony begins. The tournament chair begins with a short welcome speech, then proceeds to go over the rules and safety precautions. Fuck that. After he finishes, fireworks streak upward into the beautiful blue sky and explode with a soft bang. I was wondering what that sound was. And with that, our bodies are fully, I almost said are fully erect. That doesn't even make sense. Yep. The tournament finally begins. Oh, shit. This tournament is supposed to have a grand total of 64 matches. Jesus Christ. Still, I'm sure there'll be a far less in the end. People tend to drop out for a variety of reasons, which always cuts down the number significantly. Though, even if they took that into consideration, there'd be too many matches for one day. Well, that has to be spread out over a couple days. And that's why we're only doing the first round today. The rest of them will take place on the second day. Ah, okay. Make sure to watch the schedule closely. You need to start warming up 2 matches early. Misaki's just like, I haven't had my food yet. Just trust me, okay? Otherwise, you might end up getting knocked out right away. Literally. The human body can't just go from 0 to 100% on command. See? Well, with who you're going up against, I highly doubt that. Look, Sato-san might be good, but she's not unbeatable. Well, I don't think she is. It's Mashiro we're talking about here. I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you pull out a win, so you better do the same. Yeah, okay, I'll be proud of her if she gets at least 1 score. I'll be proud of her. Then I'll stop being slightly mean to her. Stop slightly being, cool with it, with the dry laugh, Mashiro. You're already low odds or taking a nosedive. Didn't she promise Misaki a miracle earlier? It's easy to promise things. So what order are we going in? Alright, so we got Prez first. Let's see, I've got 30 minutes until Prez's match. Maybe I can use that time to scout his opponent. Let us see. I have a strategy meeting with Prez before his match. We'll see. Listen, I don't know anything about this Saki Inui, okay? Usually it's easy enough to find out a person's playstyle by asking around, but my hunt ended in vain. Only thing I learned is that she transferred into Kairu Academy from overseas earlier this year. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta watch those people. Gotta watch them. I'm glad to hear you're confident. Anyway, there's something I wanted to hear before this match. Maybe you should save those lines for the match. Seems like his head's already in the game. Well, that's probably a good thing in his case. This stays between us, but I think you're the only one of our club members who has a shot at the title. Oh, come on. Misaki. Yes, she's Misaki, but still, she's my star player. Press slowly shifts his gaze upward after he hears me say that. I'm being serious here. How dare you? Misaki probably has 1% chance of beating Shindo-san. Hey, okay? I'm giving her I'm giving her a very generous 50-50. Because, alright, Misaki, I feel like she's going to pull something out. Just saying. And that's a pretty generous estimate even. Your generous is 1%. I get it. He's the greatest Skywalker that ever fucking existed. Except me. I'm the greatest Skywalker that ever existed. But still. No, you have something that she doesn't that could help you crush him. I never say this in front of her, and obviously I'll do everything I can to help her beat him, but that's surely what I believe. And she'd never admit it, but I bet even Misaki feels the same. Dude, she's gonna have that determination going up against him, okay? So that's why I believe you have a legit chance of stealing a win. Stealing the win. Fact of the matter is, you're probably a below average Skywalker overall. Damn! But luckily, you have a unique weapon that's hard to counter. And if you could use it right, no one will be able to stop you. Just speed. Because that's all he does. His flight speed is unparalleled, which makes him hard to beat if he can just reach top speed. And that's something no opponent would ever expect. You never expect it. If he ignores every other aspect of the game, he can reach the second buoy within 30 seconds. And from there, he can reach each line within 25 to 30 seconds. That speed of his is comparable to a professional speeder's. Only difference is actual pros have more to their game than just pure speed. In other words, he's basically a glass cannon. That's definitely the best way to describe him. And that might have its drawbacks, but it also has its own set of strengths. Sure, he hasn't won anything yet, but I think that can be mostly chalked up to bad luck. A lot of people would probably disagree with me, since most like to say there's no luck involved in sports. That's bullshit. But I'm sticking to my guns here. Things could get dicey if your opponent stops you from reaching top speed early. Basically, yes. But if you can manage to not get shut down on the second line, it'll be hard for anyone to catch you. Straight up. And that's his one shot of beating any opponent. That's why I think you're the only one of us who could beat Shindo-san. It's still a long shot, though. I don't know, I feel like Shindo-san's been up against literally any kind of opponent, so he probably can just counter whatever the fuck you do. You gotta pull out something, super crazy for him to actually, lose, I feel like. And Misaki might do it, so... odd. I expected him to be a lot more excited after this little pep talk. Oh, sure, my speech would help him. Is he gonna be alright? No, this isn't the time to start doubting myself. As his second, I need to cheer him up. So yeah, Press, let's make you a champion. I like how I basically am like, my other team members, they're garbage. Prez, you got what it takes. That's fucked up. I really only say that about Mashiro, okay? The others I think are fine. Mashiro has a lot of work to do. Let's do this. I mean, Asuka has a lot of work to put in too, but she can literally just pull off whatever the fuck you need her to at any given moment and win the game. At least I feel like that she's the wild card. Just make sure not to get stopped on the second line and you'll pull out a win. Uh-huh. He's at least learned some simple feints, so maybe, just maybe he can win. For better or worse, I gotta put all my eggs in that basket. He's gonna lose instantly and our fucking hopes and dreams are gonna go down the toilet. Prez activates his grab shoes and flies off toward first. Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh. A girl approaches me with a smile on her face. She's wearing a headset, which means she's Academy second. Huh. She doesn't look all that Japanese. No, we actually saw them get off the helicopter. Must be from overseas. Helicopter, plane, flying machine. Oh, hi. Shake hands, is that what we do? She winks at me. Well, she seems nice enough. Seems. I'm Hinata. Nice to meet you. Arina-san gazes up at the girl who's flying toward first. That must be Saki Inui.
あの子は日本で試合するのは初めてなんです。だからそこはその
A smile suddenly blooms on her face as she thinks over her words.
あ、わかりました。お手柔らかに。どうです？正しいですよね。日本語うまくいってます？
I'm just, yes, it's pretty good. But I'm just saying, she's probably gonna shit on us. Like, straight up. You see her looking like, you see what she looked like last time we saw her? Like, mother of God. She ain't just gonna go down instantly. There's no way. Yeah, it's fine, I think. Honestly, it sounds a little broken, but I'm getting the gist of it. She's, you said this is Saki Inui's first tournament match in Japan, right? Does that mean she's been in some overseas?
そうです。あんまり強くないので、だからお手柔らかにです。
Oh, don't give me that bullshit. Yeah, I hope you guys take it easy on us too. I don't trust this. Arina-san trots away from me after that exchange. And since she's gone, I look up to Saki Inui. Prez greets her in a friendly manner. Oh my god. I barely make out a reply through the headset. She sounds emotionless. Huh. Maybe she's just not used to speaking in Japanese because of her years playing FC overseas. Dude, she's straight a badass. Like, how... It's over. It's fucking over. Should have asked Arina-san what country they came from. General FC skill is a lot higher in America, Northern Europe, and Southeast Asia. But that's not the case for much rest of the world. I take a closer look at her. Scanning, analyzing. She's rather short and skinny. Maybe she's one of those fighters that constantly zip around the field to attack and defend? Man, that'd make her a bad matchup for Prez. She's got the fucking super badass shoes. Huh? Hold on, what kind of grab shoes are those? Like, look at them! They're fucking beefy! They don't look like Mizuki's, Small Groves, or Invades. I've never seen anything like them before. Custom built, perhaps? Maybe they're from a small overseas manufacturer? Well, it's not like it matters. Prez can only play in one specific way, so her style and equipment won't even factor into our game plan. Our game plan is just have Prez do what he does. Better start things off on a good note. Let's rumble. Skirt, I think we're gonna lose. The referee's voice reaches my ears through the headset, and then so does their whistle. It's time. Oh my fucking god, huh? Right as Prez starts to dive diagonally downward for a low yo-yo, Inui does the same. Prez! Wee-woo! Inui's also a speeder! So you gotta fucking outspeed her. Oh my Jesus. Inui quickly overtakes Prez, so he ends up in her dust. What kind of speeder is she? There are ones who mainly focus on initial speed and ones who focus on top speed. The fact that she's already ahead of Prez probably means she's an early speed type, and in that case, he has the clear advantage. Or maybe she's both! Wee woo! Speeder versus speeder matches depend entirely on top speed. Luckily, Prez invested all his attribute points into maxing out speed, so there's no way he'll lose. You keep raising those flags. I don't like it. Now, I wonder who's going to time their climb better. That'll be what sets the pace of the match. Oh. She's not even concerned. Not even. Skywalkers need to climb out of low yo-yos in a gentle curve in order to maintain as much of their built-up speed as possible. Unfortunately, Prez is wearing grab shoes that essentially lock his posture, so that isn't his strong suit. Whatever. We'll let her have the first line. He just needs to pass her on the second one to take control of the match. It's not gonna happen. Just look at that determination. There's no fucking way. It's over. God damn. Inui changes her flight trajectory with a light motion that appears to be little more than her raising her chin. She's good. That was extremely smooth. Guess that confirms that she focuses on initial speed. Okay. Prez also enters a climb, though he's noticeably slower than Inui. Plus, his motions are somewhat stiff. I swear they're like night and day. Inui uses the recoil from touching second to accelerate. Wow, that was just as smooth as her low yo-yo. Prez, I think it's over! The radius of the arc she flew was so narrow that it's hard to believe she's a speeder. Unlike most of them, she's using her smooth form and the boost from the buoy touches to gain speed instead of relying on straight flight. I can see Prez calling that a cheap trick. This is weird. She'd make a better fighter or all-rounder with this skill set, so why is she a speeder? All the worlds! Oh, whatever. The score is 0-1 now. And Prez touches the buoy and accelerates shortly after Inui. Of course, he doesn't get any points from that since she got it to it first. The reason he didn't jump to the next line in spite of that is because he valued the speed boost from the buoy more. Makes sense. Right now, he needs pickup speed. Closing the gap between them can come later. Okay, time to show them what you can do. God damn. Imagine playing the sport. He assumes a forward bent position and accelerates rapidly. His opponent is no fighter or all-rounder, which means there's no way for them to stop him. Unless she does. There's no chance of his weak point being exposed. So he has no need to hold back. Go, Prez! He's gonna be destroyed instantly. Watch. It's coming. The destruction. Scream more, you might go faster. Huh? That's weird. Prez is picking up speed, and yeah, the gap between them is closing. It is, but it's not enough. Prez is as fast as always, which means Inui must be incredibly fast as well. Like, I mean, the fact that he's catching up means he's still faster, but this is bad. Oh my god. I looked toward her second arena, son. I just wanted to do a wink. And then I'm like, well. Oh. It may be taking longer than expected, but Prez is definitely gaining ground. However, she's not giving Inui any instructions. Instead, she's just looking up, all smiles. Does that mean she isn't even worried about him overtaking her? Nope. She just fucking laughed. I cover the mic with my hand to keep Prez from hearing me. Take a deep breath. Okay, calm down. I got no reason to panic and shout instructions right now either. There's no doubt in my mind that Prez is catching up. In a match between two speeders who are as fast as them, the total score will probably go over 20. Losing 2 or 3 points this early, that ain't no big deal. Just fucking... Inui touches third and uses it to accelerate. It's 0-2 now. It's fine. If he keeps this up, Prez will win. It's fine. I grit my teeth. God damn. Get straight shit on. Inui touches third, bringing the score to 0-10. How did this happen? Prez kept nearly catching up to Inui during the second half of the line, but he never once managed to overtake her. That's fucked. There are 3 reasons for that. 1, Inui touches buoys ahead of him. The buoys may be made to move as little as possible, but they still shake a little right after getting touched, and it's hard to get a proper speed boost when it's shaking. 2, the 90-degree curve you need to make whenever you switch to the next line. Since Prez is trying to overtake his opponent, he's constantly accelerating. Unfortunately, that also means he has to do a hard break before the curve, which is extremely inefficient. And to make matters worse, he's also forced to fly a much larger arc than his opponent due to his playstyle. Ultimately, those two things combine to hit him with a massive drop in speed. But number 3, the position of the pursuer. When it's fighter v fighter, being behind your opponent is a huge advantage since it makes it easier to score points. However, it's the other way around in a battle of speeders. If you touch your opponent anywhere, it'll throw you both off balance, but they'll fly forward while you go backward. And due to that, you need to stay clear of your opponent's reach while you're trying to pass them. And since you're the one in front and you're flying straight down the line toward a buoy, you're forced to take the long way around. Inui is masterfully using all 3 of those to neuter Prez, who is technically faster than her. It's over. Told you from the start, it's over. My whole team. No, I have faith. It seems Inui is used to battling other speeders. If this keeps up, he won't be able to mount a comeback. We have to turn the tide somehow and fast. Prez! He sounds excited. I have a suggestion. You'll do what I fucking tell you to do. Who cares if it's manly or not? I mean, sure, you'd overtake her at some point if you keep this up, but you'll lose any chance of winning. We need to do something before it's too late. As long as he's having fun, I guess. Huh? I kind of appreciate that. He's not really focused on like winning the actual game. He's more focused on beating someone else who's faster than him in terms of speed. This is an FC match, not a race. It's true, he's focused on nothing but speed his whole career, but you're... Guess he's spitting some facts. If I change up my playstyle, what's the point? I definitely remember holding that sentiment in the past. Sometimes it stopped being all about winning or losing. It didn't matter who I was playing or how the match was going. I just wanted to go all out and bring out my full potential. So as long as I did that, nothing else mattered. You know what? You go get him, Prez. I know letting him do this would make me a bad second. I know I need to stop him. However, I also know there's no way I'll win that argument. Prez, slow down before touching the buoys. You're going too fast, so making the turn to the next line always kills your speed. Just help him out a little. Go speed right past Inui. Okay. There he goes. Bing. The score reaches 0 to 22. But that's not important here. Prez has finally managed to catch up to Inui. Look at her. You get him, Prez. Will do. There's no way to reach the speed of sound with grab shoes, but who cares? He said he'd do it, so I had to believe in him. I love how it's not even about winning anymore. And at last, Prez passes Inui. God damn. Now he's in front, so she's got no way of stopping him with smart positioning.
It's time. Go beyond light speed.
Okay!
Jesus. He reaches unimaginable speeds. Go, Prez! The crowd starts to make a commotion as they take in the miracle before them, but that quickly transforms into cheers. The venue's filled with thunderous applause, much like the Senate. God damn, he doesn't slow down before fourth. He got a point. He touches fourth, bringing the score to 1-22. I can't stop. Unable to turn, Prez just keeps jetting forward in a straight line, shooting outside the field. In that exact moment, I hear the sound of the whistle yet again, which signals the end of the match.
You actually pulled it off.
速さの上限は高速だったな。
Yeah?
高速まではまだ遠いな。
That was fantastic, though.
Right.
ということは、俺はまだまだ速くなれるってことだな。
Definitely.
ありがとな、平田。いろいろ助かったぜ。
Oh, that's not true.
ちょっとの間このまま飛ぶから、すまんが、後のことはよろしく頼むぜ。
No sweat. You did great, Prez.
I really liked that. I hear the sound of his mic cutting out. And then, as I look toward him, I see inertia carrying him outside the tournament venue. I let the tension escape my shoulders and cast my eyes down. I really thought he had a chance of winning the tournament. Well, there goes all my eggs. Admittedly, it was only a small chance, but as his coach, I'm responsible for this failure. Huh? I hear someone approaching me from behind.
すごかったです。フィールドがあと50メートル長いか、時間が倍だったら負けてたと思います。
Yes, that's true, but there's no point dealing in what ifs. What was that about going easy on her? Look at that, she's way too good.
相性が良かっただけです。本当はそんなに強くないですね。スピーダー相手が得意なだけですから。
Really?
そうです。
She smiles as she gives me that short response. Question, what kind of grab shoes are those?
アバロンのアグラベインです。
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Gravains from...
アグラベイン。
I've never heard of that manufacturer or model.
イギリスでは小さい有名です。
It's small famous. Small famous? Does she mean it's not very well known? Then why is it famous? Thanks for the info. Good luck with the rest of your matches. I'll be rooting for you.
ありがとうございます。応援してくれるだなんて優しいですね。
I love how Prez just kind of flew out of the venue. He's like, Shion, out. She says that with a brilliant smile on her face, then spins around and runs off to Inui. Not even affected by what just happened. She doesn't look all that strong. I wonder what she'd do against fighters or all-rounders. We'll find out. Can I... strange. That faintly smiling yet mostly expressionless look on her face is stuck in my head. Oh, she's... How did I not notice earlier? She's that girl I met at the terminal near my place. Way to fucking go. Oh my god. I see. No wonder her form was so beautiful. She's an FC player, huh?
あれ？部長は？一緒じゃなかったんですか？
He went back to his home planet. He'll be back. He wants to keep flying around.
残念でした。マサヤがもっとうまく指示を出せば勝てた試合じゃないの？
I mean, I kind of just went with him, really, on this one. Of course, Misaki noticed. Well, I guess any average Skywalker would. Still, Prez was fighting his own battle, so there it wasn't my place to stop him. Yup. Figured it was smarter to just let him do what he wanted.
部長はそういうタイプだからそうなんだろうけどさ。
Like I said, he had his own battle to... I get the feeling that part of Prez frustrates Misaki.
でも兄ちゃんにしてはかっこよかったと思う。
I mean, you saw how fast he went there at the end?
お、急にブラコン発言？
Whoa, hold on there.
いやいや、あの兄ちゃん相手にブラコンはありえないでしょう。
Yeah.
そんなことないと思いますけど。その話はともかくとして、ドワーッとスピードを出してたし、最後にビューンって飛んでいったし、見てる人もすごくわーわーなってたし。そうですよね。すごく盛り上がっていました。
That's it. I'd watch FC if it was a actual sport, like in real life. Who knows? It might be one day. But I'd definitely watch it because I don't like sports in general, but this seems like super entertaining that it'd catch my attention, you know, because you got all the play styles and the different kind of shits that can happen.
派手な試合だったからグラシを買う人が増えて、白瀬さん大喜びかもね。部長ってあんなに早く飛べるんだってびっくりしましたよ。ですよね。私今の試合を見て感動しました。ああいうのも FC なんですね。
It's pretty great, Asuka. Asuka curls up in excitement as she says that with a smile on her face.
一体何ですか？
Wee woo?
すごい試合になってるとか？
Let's take a look.
でも試合はまだスタートしてないみたいですけど。
Oh, there's a lot of cheering going on for no match having started.
あ、スタートラインを見て。さっきの覆面選手です。
Fucking what's her face? You already know who it is. It's already it was in Minori Manumals something little sister. You know, you fucking know.
この試合の選手ってことは。
And I will hold on to that theory and will never let it go. And I bet you it'll never get answered. Madoka runs her eyes over a copy of the tournament bracket.
あの選手は上通り社学園の。
Dorshia. I thought they didn't have an FC club.
でもはっきりと上通り社学園って書いてあるよ。それで選手名は。
It just says masked player.
どうしたの？難しい漢字で読めないとかですか？
Damn.
キラキラネームってやつ？じゃなくて謎の覆面って書いてあるんだけど。
Yep.
謎の覆面？
And thus that was her name.
すごすぎるよね。
You think they put the mysterious part themselves or what? Like
自己申告で謎だったら謎という意味の深淵に迫りそうな気がするけど。自称謎っていうのは謎なのかという問題ですね。
I feel like masked Skywalker is what they would call themselves, but like I mean maybe they added the mysterious part.
そんなことよりそれってありなの？
I mean I'd say no, but apparently it's within the rules since they're set to compete and all, so.
敵か味方か。
Based on my theory, they're our friend, but you know, in FC foe, so again, FC's a solo sport, so of course they're our enemy. Does she just really like saying that line? You know what? Let Madoka say whatever the fuck she wants. She's our manager, it doesn't matter.
試合が始まりそうですよ。
The ref positions into themselves.
ごくり。
And then the whistle is blown.
どんな選手なんでしょうか。ドキドキです。
Right, they better have something special up their sleeve with a name like mysterious masked Skywalker. Based on the Hibas from Mizuki, I guess they're an all-rounder. The Hibas. Usually only all-rounders use that model, but you do see some fighters put them on from time to time.
華麗な技を出すかトリッキーな技で翻弄するかとにかく普通じゃないことだけは間違いないでしょうね
It's just like pocket sand. Everyone seems to be on the same page. Cheers fills the beach as the match begins. Let's wait and see. Show me your moves, Masked Skywalker. That should be in Star Wars. The whistle blows, signaling the end of the match. Oh, we didn't even get to see shit happen. Asuka and I then look at each other instantly.
その普通でしたよね
Yep, they were a perfectly average all-rounder.
すごく基本に忠実だったよね
Fucking stupid.
そして負けましたね
Oh, Masked Skywalker lost their match, and the score was 4-5. That's not bad. You know, at least you didn't get shit on.
とっても惜しい感じではあったよね
They really just got rid of the trope that the masked person is like the super badass. No, they're just average. Feels like no one knows how to react to that outcome. There was nothing special about Masked Skywalker. They weren't particularly weak or strong in any aspect. Basically, average is the perfect word for him. Well, let's just forget this ever happened and move on.
そうだね
This is real awkward.
そろそろマシュロッチをアップしておいた方がいい時間だよ
Oh boy.
わかりました
I just like Mishiro. You're fucked, but just do your best out there, okay? I'll even just okay. I'll give you like some head pads. Just don't disappoint me so much. Like I said, if you score at least once, we're good. Don't look all depressed. You haven't lost yet. Yet.
だからそういうことはもっと力強く言ってください
I said yet.
1回戦から運が悪すぎます
You really need to get over that. She's just been whining nonstop about this the whole time. I would be. I'd be like, why the fuck do I have to... I'm shit. Why do I have to go up against someone who's way better than me? This is dumb. What is this matchmaking?
だって佐藤井さんが相手だなんて正直に言って勝てる気が全くしません率直に言って不可能としか思えませんいた
I just whap her upside the head? I give Mishiro a light slap on the head. Yeah, but...
痛い運が悪かった上に理不尽な暴力まで振るわれた
Oh, shut up. I gave you a little slap. Relax. I'm trying to get you to calm down.
落ち着いてますよ落ち着いて考えてみたらやっぱり不可能だって言ってるんですいたなんですかポンポンポンポンポンポンポンポン
I didn't slap you like that. Stop exaggerating. Listen, going into a match expecting to lose is rude to your opponent. You should at least try to win, even if she's obviously better than you.
そう言われても
She may not look like it, but Satoan-san is a very nice, diligent person.
はい何ですか急に
I don't know. You agree, yes?
思いますけど高飛車そうな外見に反して真面目でいい人ですけどそれが
That's what I thought when I first saw her. Her playstyle is the same.
そうかもしれませんけど一体何を言おうとしているんですか
Just let me finish, okay? Listen, Satoan-san's an all-rounder, and all-rounders focus on exploiting their opponent's weakness.
それは分かってますけど
When they face a fighter, they subdue them with speed, and when they're up against a speeder, they take them on in a dogfight. In other words, most all-rounders play around their opponent's game plan.
なんか犯罪の匂いがしてきましたね
What if you don't have a game plan? Oh, come on! How? Anyway, in my mind, there are two kinds of ultra serious people.
と言いますと
One directs that sentiment toward themselves, while the other directs it toward others. The former is usually very belief-driven, while the latter is usually concerned about how something might impact others. What do you think Satoan-san is?
佐藤院さんは後者ですね。気遣い上手ですから。
Exactly. Right. So basically, Satoan-san adapts both her personality and playstyle to her opponent, which we can use to our advantage.
なんだか顔が黒いですよ。
Listen, I'll pull out whatever I need to let you score a point. Whatever it takes to win.
それで具体的にどうしたらいいんですか？
Jump past the first line straight away.
私はスピーダーなんですけど。
I know, but if you fight her using normal speeder tactics, she'll take you down right away. You realize how much better she is, right?
それは分かってますけど。
Yes, I've been complaining how I'm gonna get shit on for... And that's why you're going to play like a fighter.
スピーダーなのにファイターみたいに？
She'll never see it coming. Yep, there are some players who do that, okay? Just trust me. There aren't many, but some people do focus on dogfights despite wearing speeder shoes. And those players utilize the speed from the shoes to focus on hit and run tactics. I like that. Look at that. I almost said we're cocking up some strategies. No, we're cooking up some sweet ass strategies for Mashiro.
でも私はそういう練習をしてませんよ。
You used to be a fighter.
確かにしてましたけど。
You need to pull out all the stops if you want to have even a slim fucking chance against her.
それはそうだろうと思いますけど。
After you jump ahead, position yourself above Satoan-san to then start putting the pressure on her.
前じゃなくて上ですか？
Yes, above! She'll have a hard time seeing you when you're above her, and it's difficult to keep up inverted flight, which pretty much rules that option out for her.
でも。
Mashiro glances to the side. When I follow her gaze, I see Satoan-san talking to Shindo-san.
進藤さんがセコンドなら見えなくてもプレッシャーにならないのでは？
Well, good point. Shindo-san's definitely going to be accurately relaying Mashiro's position to her, which hurts this plan. It'll still work. People get uneasy when they can't see things they know are right in front of them, right?
そうかもしれませんが、それでプレッシャーをかけ続けたらどうなりますか？
She'll start acting cautious, which should slow her down. Plus, like I said, Satoan-san is a considerate person. If the decision to engage or not is on her shoulders...
佐藤院さんがドッグファイトを挑んでくる？
See, exactly, you're getting it. And now, we get to the most important part. Once she rushes you, you make a run for it and force her into a battle of speed.
つまり佐藤院さんの裏をかくと。
Bingo. Mashiro stands no chance in winning a straightforward match. But luckily, Satoan-san watched Mashiro during the training camp, which means she's under the impression that she's a fighter. And that may have just saved us.
できますかね？
Maybe. If you stay high enough, you can use gravity to accelerate quickly and beat her. Satoan-san, on the other hand, will probably be pretty mad that she got tricked and lose her composure.
佐藤院さんが最初から V を狙ったら？
Well, then it'll just become a pure speed battle, which puts you at an advantage despite your gap in skill.
いいことだらけに聞こえますね。
I came up with it myself. Honestly, I doubt it's gonna go that well. Mashiro doesn't exactly have much experience as a speeder yet, so she probably can't win, even if she has an advantage. Just throwing that out there.
私を騙してます？
For what? What would I get out of tricking you? I make sure to sound confident to keep her spirits
気
high.
づいたら羽毛布団を買ったりしてませんかね？
I'd have to be a professional con man to somehow sell you something through all this.
わかりました。言う通りにやってみます。
Gotta listen to Coach, man. Good. You gotta believe that you can win. And if you do pull it off, guess what? Misaki will be happy.
そうですね。頑張ります。
What do you think about them apples? Mashiro clenches her fist in front of her chest, nods, and flies off toward first. Now I just have to hope Sato and San falls into our trap.
よろしくお願いしますわね。
We got, dude, I like how they're literally like basically the same color too. It's just Satone's just more yellow. I'm telling you, if Mashiro gets at least 1 point, I'll be proud of her. If she scores nothing, then then she'll be nothing to me. Damn, man, I need to calm down. It's just a fucking game. Settle down there, Scott. Never. This is important to me. Like, makes no sense.